Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero. Today we're going to be talking about something different on the channel in reference to alphabet community propaganda being shown to children on the YouTube Kids app. So this is reporting coming from Aldo Butazzoni, right? Who works for PragerU, who basically created an account and is showing people what is being recommended to their children over on the YouTube Kids app, exposing this disgusting nonsense that people want to teach to your children, and I'm completely against this. Children cannot consent. There's a video in here somewhere where a guy talks about children being able to consent. It's absolutely disgusting, and I just want to put this video out there to expose all this stuff. Great job from Aldo putting this out there. He says YouTube Kids is grooming children with alphabet community propaganda. I made an account and what I found was disgusting. I made an account for 9 to 12, and one of the first videos they recommend, kids meet a gender non-conforming person. And you can see it right here. This is him with his recommended content settings for it. You can see this video up here that says it all right here. And you can see a just closer up screenshot of this. So we're going to continue to go through this thread. Here is just one screenshot of the myriad of videos they have to inject children with alphabet community program. Why do kids need to be exposed to this? They absolutely do not need to be exposed to this whatsoever. This is a channel called Queer Kids Stuff. There's no such thing as queer kids. There's no such thing as trans kids. There's no such thing as gay kids. I'm sorry if you think that is real, but if you do, you're a weirdo, and I believe you're a groomer on the inside. And it's just showing a bunch of different screenshots all together from this person's channel. Showing more stuff like BLM, more queer kid stuff, more weirdo activist stuff. All up here, got drag queen story hour over here. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I remember this. This was a boy who they were trying to dress up as a girl, which is weird. I remember the Nickelodeon drag queen. Oh Lord, this is just terrible looking stuff. There was a seemingly endless supply of these videos. Do children really have the capacity to understand these concepts? No. And this is not education, this is indoctrination, absolutely. I'm gay. Okay. That's not something you should be putting on YouTube Kids content. Prince Henry, a gay fairy tale. It's okay to be gay. Yeah, when you're older and a consenting adult that can decide that for themselves, not put it in kids' heads like a weirdo. Again, kids don't care that you're gay. They don't even know what that is. One of the most prominent channels on YouTube Kids is Queer Kid Stuff, where they break down the infinite sexualities in the alphabet group and detail what each letter means. What does gay mean? B is for bisexual. It's like, dude, you are a weirdo. You are a groomer and you are a weirdo. T is for trans. It's okay to be gay lip sync. This is a dude, by the way. This is a dude. This is a dude dressed in drag. It's fucking weird. These people are weirdos and they want to indoctrinate your kids. So please, parents, if any parents are watching this, please pay attention to the YouTube Kids app. And do not let your kids watch this garbage. Many of the episodes featured drag queens and, quote, queer kids. Yeah, it's in quotation marks because there's no such thing as queer kids. It's just fucking weird shit. The host is Lindsay Amer, an American alphabet activist and YouTuber. She isn't recognized by GLAAD. They're a trash organization. The TED Conference, I don't know what that is, and the Webby Awards for their work relating to alphabet education and advocacy. Well, you can teach this stuff to adults, not children. Honestly, you are weird if you think teaching this to children is a good thing. You are a fucking weirdo, and you should be passed away in Minecraft. Consent is about giving permission to someone or something. This is one of the most bizarre videos teaching children how to give consent, which children cannot consent. They're not old enough to understand what consent is. They're not old enough to understand what sexual relations are. What exactly are they teaching children to consent to? They say it's about kids' toys and playing, but there is a more sinister undertone given the cultural rise of maps. If you don't know what a map is, it's a minor attracted person. It's essentially a P to the E to the D to the O. Take a look at Billboard Chris's recent video where a man says children can consent to this. You can read it. I'm not going to repeat it for obvious reasons. 10 minutes of my life. Man thinks that 12-year-olds can consent to bedroom fun with adults. Woman on scooter hits me from behind. Young guy thinks I'm angry at the world because I'm against maiming and doing bad things to children. Woman has a fit and knocks over a ladder. A mature adult who understands the concept of consent. Why should we limit someone by their age? And we're going to actually play this. I'm going to turn the audio on. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. And we're actually going to play this clip.
Can a child consent to playing soccer outside with his buddies? Sure. Can he consent to having sex with an adult? Absolutely not.
So,
but you got all these minor attracted people who want to lower the age of consent for everything and just basically give kids agency for everything in their lives and take away parental
Which, absolutely not.
control completely.
That is
that's
my
totally
stance.
insane.
Because you're a fucking weirdo. And you should be passed away in Minecraft.
Stance. There we go.
Oh, okay.
My stance is I want to decouple age and consent. I think that
Because you're disgusting.
to have no bearing with it.
So do you think a 12-year-old should be able to consent to sex with an adult?
Here's what I think. I think that
Kids cannot even figure out what clothes they want to wear, what colors they like, what activities they like doing. But you believe that they should be able to consent to bedroom fun with adults?
different people mature at different rates.
What the actual fuck?
Everyone would agree with that.
No, only fucking weirdos like you would agree with that. Only groomers would agree with that. Because you're all P to the E to the D to the O's. That's you're all fucking weirdos. Who should not exist.
Let's ask that
Get fucking help.
question again, though,
Okay.
if I may.
Absolutely.
Do you think a 12-year-old, do you think any 12-year-old can consent to sex with an adult?
It doesn't sound good, but a mature adult.
There is no buts, bro. There is no buts. The answer is no. There is no but. Of course it sounds horrible. Children are sponges that don't understand life. They're not old enough to understand these types of things. Stop it.
That understands the concept of consent.
They do not understand the concept of consent. They are not adults. They are children who need guidance from mentally stable people that are not you.
Why should we limit someone by their age?
Because they are children. And children should be off limits from these types of activities. You fucking weirdo.
Ooh.
Why should we couple age with consent?
Because again, they are children and they need guidance. They are sponges. And it's not something they should be exposed to.
My man, this is not going to look good on Twitter later.
Alright. That's
And he's perfectly okay with admitting that it doesn't sound good. Because he's a fucking weirdo.
that's what I want to say. Is
Because you're a weirdo.
I
If you
think
think
age
a
and
12-year-old
consent should
can
be
consent
decoupled.
to sex with an adult,
And I think you should be Minecrafted.
that's horrid. That's what we call rape.
Statutory rape is
I'm gonna continue on. This man and others are advocating for kids as young as 12 being able to give consent to bedroom fun. Remember, the YouTube Kids account that is pushing these consent videos is for kids 12 and under. They are trying to push two ideas. Kids have agency and kids can consent, which none of these two statements are logically sound. The only logical conclusion of these existing concurrency is P to the E to the D to the O, Leah. They are doing this the same way they're pushing the cessation of children with drag shows under the guise of quote-unquote gay rights. Children have a right to their innocence and to be safe from exposure to this type of content online. These videos are not child friendly, and YouTube is pushing them to do bad things to kids. This is the definition of grooming, and it's disgusting at YouTube. Tag YouTube and let them know what you think about this blatant grooming. Why are they targeting these videos for children? Are they aware of the way maps are trying to shift the idea of consent to legalize bad things? We have a moral obligation to protect the most innocent in our society, and we need to stand up against filth like this. PragerU is leading the charge in this fight, blah, blah, blah. If you found this story informative, please share. Yeah, well, my sharing of it is making this video. This is absolutely disgusting, and YouTube needs to look into this and get rid of all these people that are putting this for kids content out there. Age restrict all of this garbage, because none of this is good for children. None of this content is made for children. It's made for weirdos who want to have bedroom fun with children. That's absolutely disgusting. That are people in this world that think like this, talk like this, and all of them should be under a jail cell. At the very least, under a jail cell for the rest of their lives for acting this way. I think there should be something, higher, but for the sake of YouTube, I'm going to say under a jail cell. Every single one of them. Straight to jail, straight to jail, straight to jail. Thank you all for checking out this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you did like me reporting this, hit the like button. Subscribe for more content. This isn't a normal video that I normally do, but I thought this was very important to put out there and talk about this and get it on video, because this is something that me personally believes is absolutely wrong and should never be targeted towards children. Children should be protected. They're the most precious thing in society, and they need to not be groomed or anything like that by these fucking weirdos that say stuff like children should be able to consent. They cannot consent. No, fuck that. I'll be putting out some more videos maybe later on today. If you want some more videos like the ones I would normally do about kind of pop culture type stuff, hit the subscribe button and set the notification bell to all. That way you get all the notifications of when I post new videos, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.